All right, here we are again, everybody. Didn't take as long as I thought. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E068. Another 1960D small date Cincinnati branch of the Fed Reserve Bank of Cleveland roll. Wait for a couple of people to get in here and we'll get this one rolling. Hopefully we find the same finds that we found last time, or maybe even something different. I know the rolls in this batch, this is the third one that I have opened, and one had this stuff in it and the other one had different stuff in it. So there's other rolls, other items in the rolls. So hopefully this is a different roll. I don't know which rolls are which because they look exactly the same. What you see under the microscope is a 1mm 125. That's the giveaway for this roll. I beat everybody back to the punch. There's Coin Junkie. How's it going today, Coin Junkie? Here, I'll show you my latest find. Let's see if I can find it here. This was my cherry pick a couple weekends ago. What do you think of that? Oh, kicked it off. There, now it should go back on. Yeah, that's what I got. It was 1D03 or DDO number 1. Found that in a junk bin. Gotta love it. Yep. I think it's a large over small date. But I don't know. It's hard to tell. Either way. But yeah, that's a nice one there. And they didn't make a whole lot of these. But I thought I'd show you guys that. Let's close this out and we will get things rolling here. And coin 33. Gonna need help reminding on that one for sure. Open this roll up. Wow, this was hard to get open. I'm going to have to tear it a little bit, it looks like. There we go. Now I'm into it. So tight the paper's squeaking. All right. All right. Let's see what we find here. No, it was a good find. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to a show again tomorrow. Man, I've been on a roll. 2 shows in a row. I've actually found something good. Now that, another sweet toner at the end of this roll. That's awesome. Get my page back to where I got to be. All right, we will get rolling. Back that off a little bit. And we will see what we can find in this roll. Beautiful toner though. The blues are in purple. Look at that. Phenomenal toning on it. All right. And welcome back, Frostbite, Farm Dog, Dennis. I'm doing a Norton. What's a Norton? Coin number 2 goes to Harlan. And it looks like a normal obverse. We'll check about the first 10 coins until I get used to the dies. And then I won't probably be checking most of the reverses after that. Oh, all right, yeah. I actually say "and away we go" all the time. Hey, Aunt, welcome back. P. Adams, welcome back. Next coin is for Sareg. And it looks... I haven't recognized any dies yet from the last roll. So maybe we'll get into something different in this roll. Coin number 4 goes to R.J. Stone. Hey Harlan, how are you? Thanks for joining. Coin number 5 goes to Carl. All right, somebody stirred this up with some greasy hands. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. The first roll we did of these turned out pretty good. Hoping that this one turns out as well. Every roll of these I've opened up has had RPMs in it, so that I would say we will get RPMs. Next coin for Taco John. Got to turn the light down a little bit now. How decked? Seeing this die, beginning of the roll. Coin number 7 goes to Jim. Hey, Mark Thomas, thanks for joining. Coin number 8 goes to Harlan. Obverse is looking normal. Seen that die before from the die scratch on the end. So I am not going to look at the reverse on that coin. Coin number 9 goes to Chuck Patillo. And looks to be normal for Chuck. Ah, cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. I'd surely appreciate it. Coin number 10 goes to Frostbite. So Frostbite, you are in this roll. All right, see, now we're seeing a couple of the same dies out of that last roll. We have seen this die. Coin number 11. We were already into a couple RPMs at this point in the last roll. We've seen this die. I'm going to take a peek at the reverse anyways. We will be doing, what rolls do we got left? 55S roll. Coming up probably tomorrow. Coin number 12 goes to Parvis. And then we have a 55D roll. I must have opened one of these rolls in the past because it's just got 58D and an RPM written on it. And usually when I do that, that means I found RPMs in a sister roll. Coin 13 goes to Stanley. There we go. 1mm 233. Let's zoom in on it. Here, let me put it on here like this, actually. I could have swore I saw it. Oh, there it is. Maybe it showed up better the other way. There, you can see it a little bit. Let's see if we can get the bottom serif in too. There it is. I've looked at it, Mark. I haven't photographed it yet, but it's definitely a new list. Wait, I might have photographed it. Let me check. Let me look. Yes, it is photographed. It's going to be 2021 P1DR001. I just have to send it back to you. So here's an example of 1mm 233. Very cool. Very close to 1mm 118. All you guys were saying it looks like 1mm 118. It's very close. Very close. Just a little bit where the mint mark is sitting. This one's a little further south, and this has a lower serif to it. So Stanley gets the first RPM of the roll. That's up to you, Mark. You are more than welcome to send it anywhere. That just depends on what you want to do. I'm not sure how everything's working now with everybody else. So, but it's definitely a class 9. And we got another one, a twofer. Needed this. Maybe we're going to get into a roll. What was my marker on 233? Let me look at it. Just to make sure I got it right. Yeah, that's one of them, and there's the other one. That's what I thought right there, the little die gouge. So 2 in a row. Excellent. I need to get me a copy of 233. Coin 15 goes to Gulf Coast. Yeah, and that was a pretty nice one too. I was kind of, you know, I've had a lot of people send me pictures, and it's usually like, it's just got to be a little bit more than that. Is it a double die? It could be, but I've got to be able to get photographs of it. And some of these people are you know, they're seeing stuff that at 100x. So this roll does have different die pairs in it. Yuck. Than the last roll, but some of them are the same. Like we haven't hit that one that's got that mess above the D yet. And we're almost 20 coins in. Next coin is for Otis. All right, and a normal coin for Otis. Coin number 18 goes to Crispy. No, Chuck's working on packages. So I don't know when he plans on doing his reveals, but I'm sure they will get done. This roll is similar, but it seems a little bit worse shape than the last roll was. The next coin is for Josie. Oh, then all of a sudden we get a nice coin. See, now this... Ah, I do recognize it. All right, I didn't recognize it at first. Coin 20. I assume that, I think he said something about Saturday night on that. But I'm not totally sure because I think his dad has been sick again. So he might have to take an emergency trip down to Florida. So I'm not sure about everything. I know that he's been trying to make sure everybody's packages are out in case he has to do that. So that's what he's been up to the last couple days. Next coin is for Jim Fletcher. So if you're wondering why he's been absent, that's why. All right, I'll bet this is an RPM. And it is. It is 117, I think. Is it 117? Yep, 117. Let's see if it's got the die dot above the Y. And it does. Turn this over so you guys can get a little bit of a view of it for those who didn't see it. There you go, right there. Split upper and lower serif. He said he's leaving tomorrow. All right, so he is coming. I know he was waiting to talk to his dad's doctor before he made all his final decision. But he also said that he was going to bring stuff here. He didn't know how long he was going to have to stay here. Then he's going to be staying with me part of the time. So he might do stuff from here and ship stuff from here too. So coin 22 goes to Wanda. I know he said something about doing reveals from here while he was gone. I think I'm going to go ahead and order these new lights and maybe try to make new lights. I wonder if they'd work for reveals better. Oh, he did post it on Facebook. All right. Coin 23 goes to Mr. French. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of time the last couple days to be on Facebook or doing anything else. I did answer everybody's email, I think. If I didn't, I didn't mean to miss you. Coin 24. Hey! What are you doing? Hey! Hey! There's nothing. You're making little one panic. Shh. All right. I think that is an RPM, and I think that is 1mm 115. Double check. And it is, I think. Oh, maybe not. Not 115. Or is it? No. Let's try 121. Not 121. I've seen this one before. We had it in the last roll. Ah, 113. There it is. Definitely 113. And this has got some crud on the bottom of the mint mark. So we might not be able to see it. It has a pretty good split lower serif. See if I can get that light. There we go. You can see it there now. That is an RPM, Grouse to Ghoul. It is 1960D 1mm 121. So there you go, Parvis. You got one. And welcome to the show, Grouse. Hey. Oh, Dennis has been here. And the RPMs roll on. Not bad. Yeah, the two rolls did pretty good so far. Now we're up to 5 in this one. So well, we're doing all right. 10% is pretty good. Next coin is for Sireg. Back this out a little bit. Ah, I'm glad you're home. Are you feeling better? All right, first half of the roll is in the books. I am going to take the first half. Do it! Or wait till Friday. I don't know what your work schedule's like. All right, on to the second half of the roll. Almost to 33. Try and remind me. Next coin is for RJ Stone. And it looks normal around the date and mint mark. Yeah. Don't overdo that stuff. But have fun while you can. Seen this die before and know that it's a normal die for RJ. Coin 27. Yeah, being a veteran at back problems, I can tell you you got to watch those painkillers. Yeah, I've seen this one before. First time we've seen this die in this roll. Hey, Wanda. I'm glad you could join us. Coin 28 goes to Taco John. Oh, we've seen this die before. Not in this roll, though. So these dies are carrying over from roll to roll. It's just... Coin 29 goes to Stanley. And Stanley gets a normal coin. I can tell you by the die crack right there. Getting these dies down pat now. Coin 30 goes to Crispy. All right, I think... yeah, there's a different die. I'm not sure if I can hold the picture to identify it. Oh, that might be enough to identify it. Let's see if I can find something for us. Flow is that way. Let's see over here. Well, it is an RPM. Lo and behold. Let me turn this. I think it is 1MM111, which is one we didn't find in the other roll. Yep, right there is the die scratch. That's the marker. See what else we got under the D. Is that die gouge coming out of the hair there? Now you can see it better. This die scratch right here and the die gouge coming out of the hair matches, and we will flip it over and make sure the markers on the reverse match, and they do. Die break that connects CEN in cent, and the die scratches through E pluribus. So another new one, 1MM111. Coin 31. Let me move these forward a little bit. Next coin's for Frostbite. Hey, there's all sorts of stuff to be found in pocket change. If you don't believe me, look at all the stuff that Brian Allen finds. And he finds a lot of it in pocket change. And a normal coin for Frostbite. Oh. Come on, you gotta get out from under my feet. It was a false alarm. Coin 32 goes to Kevin. Um, it was March, Aunt. Uh, Probably the end of March, because I've got rolls dated March 21st, and they have a few large dates in them. Oh, this is another 1mm 113. You can tell by this die gouge right here. And this one's showing up a lot better. So another copy of 113 for Kevin. Getting all sorts of RPMs out of this roll. And they've been pretty easy to identify too. There's only been one that I've put to the I need to identify and look at pile. Next coin is for Josie. Have you ever opened any of those, Stonecutter? Hey, Doug. How are you? Seen that before. That means it's a normal coin. And if so, did you find large dates in your rolls? Coin 34 goes to JJ Addict. I know that the story I've heard about large and small dates is the Philadelphia minted small dates till sometime near the end of January. And then all the cents after that, until they repaired the dies, were made at the Denver Mint. So the Philadelphia Mint didn't start striking large date Philadelphia cents till the end of March. They're all small date. Next coin is for Harlan, and it was the end of March that they started making the large date coins. So you do get Denver coins that will have large dates in them, but you will not get Philadelphia rolls that have mixed. I mean, I guess it's possible that you could, but it shouldn't happen if it's an original roll. Coin 36 goes to Gulf Coast. So when you see people advertise, search these 1960p rolls, and if you're going to see if you can find small dates, I don't think you're going to find small dates. When you find 60p small dates, you usually find a whole roll in the roll. Oh yeah, the die breaks. That's why they changed the design of the die. The dies just crumbled apart real easy. They're notorious for die breaks through Liberty. And I'll go on the reverse of this one and show you where they break. They break right here across cent. They break a lot right where normal coins break. And then they break a lot right down here also. But a lot right through cent. Coin 38 goes to Otis. This was a die. Oh, I've seen it before. I didn't recognize from the front. See, right even here, Uh, this die is relatively young, and it's got a die crack already forming right here, going down here. Actually, it looks like it's forming right there too. And it's just into mid die state. Coin 39 goes to Serig. Normal date and mint mark for Serig. Coin 40. Oh, 33. You guys didn't remind me. Josie. Josie's the winner of the giveaway. And the giveaway was this. Congratulations, Josie. You guys are slacking on me. Parvis must not be in here. Parvis always reminds me. So congratulations, Josie. Write this down. All right. I've used more sticky notes today than I have in years. I've used a half a pad. Don't recognize that. Now I recognize it. See, and I think this one's even cracking. Nope, not quite yet. Coin 41 goes to Parvis. Hey, Carl, you almost missed the whole thing. We're down to the last 10 coins again. How's the weather there? Are you recovering? And a normal coin for Parvis. Coin 42 goes to Chuck Patillo. Ah, good, good. It's supposed to get a little chilly here tomorrow, but not cold. I know what die this is, pretty sure. Yep. But it's supposed to be just glorious this weekend. Just glorious. Sunny, low humidity, and 80 degrees. Chuck should have good weather while he's here, but it's too bad he's got to come under those circumstances. Next coin is for Taco John. Your weather should be pretty good up there, Wanda. I think you're going to have a pretty good weekend too. Coin 44 goes to Frostbite. Yeah, it was hot here today, but it's cooling off right now. We're supposed to get, even though they don't think it's going to rain, it could rain, but there's like a front moving through right now. Coin 45 goes to Mr. French. See what we can get for Dick here. I think I'm going to start shopping for another scope. This one, there's something in the optics that's, I don't know what it is. There's like a blind spot or a unfocused spot in the optics. Coin 46 is for Stanley. Shh. Hey. Every little noise. I should have left the TV on out in the living room for him to watch. Hey, hush. You're not the star of the show. Okay, you can be the star of the show. Coin 47 is for Crispy. And we got a 1mm 113. Another one. I'll show you the double die on this too. I'm pretty sure that, yeah. This is 1D05. It's not a very impressive double die. Oh, no, yeah, that is 113. But it is a double die. So we will show you it's right. You can see it on the bottom of the E and thickness on the T. And then you really see it extra thickness on the O, top of the D in the G right here. And then on the early die state, like I showed in the last reveal, you actually get a little tip coming off the L too that they've polished off in the other die states. So, all right, Crispy. Let's see how many we got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not too bad. Almost at 20%. It's not my specialty. Farm dog. I have come a long way in the last 3 years. When I first started collecting, I was just specifically an RPM guy, and I would only take double dies out. I looked for specific ones. I looked for like the 83 and 84 FS listed ones, 97. I looked for some of the bigger ones when I had a chance, but I was never good at the small ones. I'm much better at it now. I'm actually pretty good at it now, but it's still, it wasn't what interested me, so I never really trained my eyes for it. I'm one of these RPM collectors that thinks he's going to collect every one, and I know that it's not happening, but I'll get as close as I can. I'm up over well over 1,200 now. I think I'm actually up over 1,300 different RPMs that are attributed. See, this is a die we haven't seen this whole 2 rolls in 1 coin. In 2 rolls. Has this die pair. Interesting toner. I find the shield scents to be very difficult to search. They just don't fit in my hand. But yeah, it's just been a long time. I'm actually pretty good at the shield scents now too, but I don't enjoy it. It's not very relaxing for me. It's still stressful when I'm searching for doubled dyes. Whereas when I search for RPMs, I don't even have to think. I just search. But I do even like the class 6 in the 40s and 50s. I actually have no problem finding those. Circ stuff is tough. That's where Brian Allen, he finds RPMs and he just can identify everything. He sent me an About Good OMM 46S OMM1. And I was like, how could you even see that? But he's right, it is that. He must have found it by markers and not by the actual mint mark, because the mint mark is almost gone off the coin. Yeah, and that one you found, Mark, that's actually pretty nice. So that will be going up on the website. It probably won't be on the website for a couple months, because I'm about 2 months behind on posting on the website. And I'm trying. I try to do stuff for it every day. I spend about a half hour editing web pages or editing photos or stuff. Then I spend a couple hours photographing coins. Then I try to sort stuff. I do a little bit of everything every day. So, but anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. The next roll I will have up will be a 55S roll, and that will probably be tomorrow. And I might do both the rolls I have tomorrow. It really depends on what's going on with Chuck. So, but anyways, I will catch everybody later, and I hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for joining. Bye.